Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Sonny Yap will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pitts is there. 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Stepping into the box, Damian Henderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Skied into very shallow right. Pitts moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Striding in, Jason Hayward. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
He pulls this one into right. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. James Harrington is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Digging in, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Hit hard towards center. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And now the Red Sox have to deal with a real threat on the bases from the get-go.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
Standing in now, Bobo, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Pitts leads off second with nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-1 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes. We'll see if he can.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 10 home runs and 19 driven in. Mm, 2-0. Pitts is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center.
Yeah, and this, I'll tell you what, you want to have a job in the big leagues for the next 15, 20 years, be versatile and have the ability to catch. I'll be locked in on this guy today because that's a tough ass to go behind the dish. I want to see how he works with the pitcher, but if he can do it, if he can frame balls, play corner outfield positions, maybe moonlight in the infield a little bit and swing a decent bat, this guy will stay in the game for a long time.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 3 runs already home here. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
In now, Jeff Pitts. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 19 driven in. Smoke toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on the mound.
At the plate, Sammy Pitts. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. One and one. Here it is. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in safely at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Into the box now, Dan Peoples, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And the changeup is way low that time. Peoples, the former Miami Marlin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The runner in scoring position with none out. Bouncer up the middle to his right. Hernandez. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So coming to the plate, John Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. One out, nobody on. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. Christopher Huston is on deck. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Changeup too low. He walked him.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up now, Christopher Huston. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Pitts leads off first with 1 away. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He won the Silver Slugger Award for catcher. You got to think what a catcher goes through, right? Foul tips, constantly squatting, your legs are getting tired. By August, September, you basically have no legs underneath you. He didn't let any of that bother him, and he put together a great year.
Digging in to try it again, Jesse Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here's the 0-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Tampa Bay leads this one 6-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeffrey Foxx. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. The 1-1. It's taken for strike 2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air. Hits. Has a play. 1 down.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, can you even see the defensive positioning of this team? I'm blinded by how much gold is out there. Can I get some shades for this one? If this offensive team has any hope of scoring, they better hit it in the seats.
Standing in, Bart Noseworthy. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. And a fastball just a bit up. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A fastball right over the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Hits. Takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Buck Santos.
Now at the plate, Buck Santos. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Right side, but it's well foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. So striding forward now, Connor Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit to third. And that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
So digging in now, Boof Bobo. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First offering on its way. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. In his career, Pitts has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Foxs moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Rays 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Starlin Castro. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Here comes another 0-2. That's a ball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Up around the face. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. from the stretch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. Castro, base runner at first with one out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And this one's in the dirt. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next up for the Red Sox, Starling Marte. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. At the plate, Jeff Pitts. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
First pitch on its way. Ball one. Fastball that just misses inside. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Third baseman, number 3, Sammy.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Pitts. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Marte going back, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Standing in now, Dan Peoples, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Castro onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, John Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home. Line toward the alley in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready now, Damian Henderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Pitts retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Center fielder.
In now, Jason Hayward. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count even now at 1-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. 4th home run here in the early going, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
In now, Jeffrey Foxx. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Bart Noseworthy. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Buck Santos.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buck Santos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Huston moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Red Sox 1. Into the box, Christopher Huston. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Number 28.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Pulled toward right center field. Hayward will call everyone off and track it down for out number 2.
The batter, number 13.
At the plate, Connor Pitts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Squared that one up just a little late. This one's down to third. There's Plouffe. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rays lead it 7-1. Digging in, Starlin Castro. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox. Second baseman.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Sent on the ground out to second. Pitts is there, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Trevor Plouffe.
Now in the box, Trevor Plouffe looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Pitts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Bryant Walker gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in, Booth Bobo comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Bobo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Santos sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Jeff Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Rays. They're on top 7-1. Here's Starling Marte. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. Pitts ranges to his right. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Damian
Coming to the plate now, Damian Henderson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
One out, nobody on. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box, Jeffrey Fox, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Hayward at second with 2 down. And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bart Noseworthy would be next. He's set, and the 3-0 offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Digging in and looking for more. Bart Noseworthy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pitts has a read on it, and that's the third out. Boston strands a couple. They're down 7-1. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Sammy Pitts, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Dan Peoples. He'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit hard down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. In there, strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
In now, Christopher Huston, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball one.
I got a ball, one strike.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hit out towards second. Hernandez takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Rays 8 and the Red Sox 1. Back here on the show. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Striding in for Boston, Buck Santos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Here's Starlin Castro. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Huston patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Hits. Has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 8 and the Red Sox 2. Up next for the Rays, Jesse Pitts.
And leading off for the Rays, third baseman, Jesse Pitts.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch, a little bouncer. Grounded to first. Fox loves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Ready once again, Connor Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here it comes. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep to right center. Santos giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Standing in now, Boof Bobo, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. This one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. Jeremy Pitts will be next. Three and one. The 3-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Full count still. Hit hard back up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
The batter, left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Popped him up. Noseworthy over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Rays are out in front, 9-2. Dave Quinones will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Quinones.
Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Damian Henderson. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there. 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And that's over. 2-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1 out, nobody on. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Pitts comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Settling in now, Jason Hayward. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. first offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Theodore Koo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready for another shot now. Jeff Pitts.
The shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Sammy Pitts will be next. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Number 34, Dan People.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dan Peoples, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box now, John Pitts. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fox fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. Now an 8-run lead at 10-2. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jeffrey Fox, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Popped him up. Hits. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Noseworthy.
Ready for another chance. Bart Noseworthy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hit. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Stepping in now, Buck Santos, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Smoke toward third. Hits right there. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
The batter, shortstop.
So striding in, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. As a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hernandez carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Runners on first and third, 2 away. High in the air and deep to left center field. Pitts racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's Starling Marte. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Plouffe, the runner at first with 2 gone. 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Next will be the designated hitter, Damian Henderson, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering, and it's fouled away. So far this year against Southpaws, Henderson hits a little over the 270 mark. I'm set with the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Catch is made, and the Rays have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Tampa Bay Rays get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Sonny Yap earns win number 4 on the season. James Harrington was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.